A four crank engine has two outer cranks set at 120 degrees to each other, and their reciprocating masses are each 400 kg. The distance between the planes of rotation of the adjacent cranks are 450 mm, 750 mm, and the 600. Okay, they may also mention distance between the planes of rotation. So one to another gap they may also mention. If the engine is to be complete primary balance, find the reciprocating mass and relative angular positions of each inner cranks. So they may also mention if the length of each crank is 300 mm, the length of each connecting rod is 1.2 meter and the speed of rotation is 240 rpm. So what is the maximum secondary unbalanced force? So here they may also mention maximum secondary unbalanced force, and similarly to find the some unknowns of the balancing masses. From the problem description, first all of you write the given values. So that is the our M1, okay, and M4. So those are also given only, okay. Actually, four crank engine is there, but the two outer cranks are set at the 120 degrees to each other, and they're reciprocating masses. So outer cranks angular displacement, and at the same time their reciprocating mass is also given, that is the 400 kg. So M1 and M4, okay, what are the cranks are arranged to the outside. So that is the 1 and 4 are arranging outside of the our cranks. So that is the one M1 and M4 is considered the 400 kg, and small r is also given. So that is the length of each crank. Crank is also given. So that is the 300 mm. So that means 0.3 meters. And length, okay, length of the our each connecting rod length is also given. So that is the how much 1.2 meter, and speed is the 240 rpm. So when we know the our speed value, so then simply to find the angular velocity, so that is the 2 pi n by 60. Just find the value. So that value is also 25.14 radian per second. So when we made the calculation, so now only they are given four cranks. In our four cranks, outside of the cranks will be given the reciprocating masses, but unknown of the our middle cranks, those are the our M2 and M3, both are the reciprocating mass for inner cranks are unknown, and similarly their angular positions are also unknown here. Their angular positions are also unknown. So first create the our tabular column. So in that the column consisting of the planes, masses, radius and centrifugal force values and distance from the reference planes and couple. So before starting this one, so first we will see the our diagrams. Just see the diagram. So that is the first diagram. Just all of you draw the first diagram. That is the position of planes. How many planes are there? Okay, so those are the four cranks. They may said here. So that is the four cranks are there, but two outer cranks are arranging 120 degrees. Okay, angular displacement, and their reciprocating mass is also given. So that is the 1 4. Okay, four cranks are there. So that is the 1 2 3 4, and 1 and 4 m1 m4. Those values are given, and gap between the one to another they may also given. So that is the 450, 750, and 600. Gap between the one plane to another plane. In this, two unknowns are there, two balancing masses are there. Okay, just we will taken as the one is reference. We will taken as the one is reference. So that is the two plane. Second plane is taken as the our reference plane. Second plane is the second plane considered as the our reference plane. So that is the our first position of the planes diagram. Position of the planes diagram. Now going to take the our angular position. So here angular position place is replacing with that. Here just allow you observe that angular position. So that is the crank positions. Why? Because they may also okay taken the our values of cranks, four cranks, how we arranging the cranks. So that is the first is there and last is there. Okay, the gap between the 1 to 4th is 120 degrees. So only okay that one okay only that value has been given. So now second and third are unknown. So you didn't draw the these two lines. Okay, you didn't draw the these two. So only you will know the okay two masses and two angular positions, and other two are will determine. Okay, other two are will determine. So just draw the figure A and figure B. All of you. Figure A and figure B. Just you will draw it. Okay. Now we will see the our okay tabular column. So before going to tabular column, values will identify here. So that is the they may set some conditions also in our problem description. So that is the engine is to be complete primary balance. Okay, primary balance. So that means therefore primary couple polygon and primary force polygon must close. Okay, so first of all primary couple polygon as shown in figure C, okay, is drawn some suitable scale. Okay, that is there. And now 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 we are going to draw the our tabular column that is consisting of the some okay columns, six columns. That is the planes, masses, radius, centrifugal force, and distance from the reference plane, and couple. So those are already known. Okay, columns already known. So planes. So what are the planes are there? Four planes are there. And masses. So in this reciprocating masses, okay, has given reciprocating masses has given. So that is the our those are also first and last of the cranks. So that is the 400 and 400, and other two are m2 and m3 unknowns. And radius here, radius means each crank is 300 mm. So that's why the radius value all are 0.3. And now we will find out the force. So force means it is the product of mr. So that is the 400 into 0.3 120. Okay, and 0.3 m2 0.3 m3 and 120. Okay, now going to take the our distance from the reference plane. In this already okay already said here. So that is the our reference is take okay reference. is considered as the our second one. So the first value is how much, second plane to first plane, how much of gap is there, 0.45. So it is located to the left side of the our second plane, second plane. So the value will be represented with the minus 0.45, and second value is the already reference, so that is 0, and the third one 0.75, and the fourth one 1.35. So when we know the distance from the reference plane L value, then multiplication of MRL, so that is the minus 54, 0.225 M3 to 162. So all of you observe the couple values and forces values, centrifugal force values, couple values and centrifugal force values. Again, now the couple is having only one unknown. So first we will draw the our couple polygon diagram. First we will draw the couple polygon diagram. Describe the university to validate the degree of competency of celebrity and its academic program couple polygon diagram. So just all of you observe that how we draw the couple polygon diagram. So that is the values already known, that is the 54 and 162. Okay, 0.225 M3 and 162 values known, and directions is also known in our earlier. Okay, this one angular position of the cranks, angular positions of the cranks. So that is the our first value is horizontal direction 0 degrees, and the fourth one is 120 degrees. So and the value is a negative value. So just we will take the 1 point, just we will start with the 1 point, choose a point on a paper and choose a point on a paper, and then that is started with the okay A. For example, let's start with the A, and the value is how much, 54. So first set up the scale, set up the scale. So that scale is, for example, 15 newtons. Okay, 50 scale equals to 15 newtons equals to 1 centimeter. 15 newtons equals to 1 centimeter. Why? Because it is conveniently to draw in our paper. So that is the minimum value is how much and maximum is how much. Maximum is the 160. So that's why it is conveniently to put the our paper. Okay, when we take the 50 mm, 15 newtons equals to 1 centimeter. So the direction is 0. So horizontal direction, this you will you have to draw the okay left side. So that is the our 1 point, okay, 1 here, just you will draw the 1.1 centimeter to the left side. So that is the A and B. And now fourth direction is also known and the value is known. So that is the 162. 162 by 50 means nearly become 3.2, 3.3 or something, 3.3 centimeters. So and the direction is 120 degrees. So just you will draw the parallel line. Okay, B to C. B to C. So that is the our 162. The value is 162. That means 3.3 centimeters here. So only those two values known, okay, in our couple point of view, and another value is there. So that value is the okay here. So first point is there and last point is there, that is enclosed with the straight line, dashed straight line. Actually we have to draw dashed straight line. So just you will draw the dashed straight line. So what is the value is there? Okay, so that is belongs to the 0.225 M3. That is belongs to the 0.225 M3. So now we'll find out the M3 value. M3 value. So how we find that? Just measurement of vector CA. Okay, measurement of vector CA. Just you will represent the quotations. C. Okay, just observe that. Therefore, 0.225 m3 equals to how much? Vector CA. So measure the vector CA. Just measure the vector CA. So for example, it may come, okay, 4 centimeter. So 4 centimeter means already scale is there. 0.225 m3 equals to 200. So m3 equals to how much? 200 by 0.225. So similarly, you will find out the value. So that is the m3 is also okay came, and direction is also came. So the direction is this one. So that is the third. So just this direction is placed in our angular positions of the masses diagram. So that is the, just you will put the direction here. So that is the our third. Okay. Now going to find the another unknown. So this is the one unknown already come. So that value is how much? Here again here missing the our A, B, C. D. Okay, just observe that. So M3 value is how much? 871 kg. M3 value is the 871 kg, and the theta value is also identified by the direction. Okay, when you place the angular positions of the cranks, so then you will measure the value theta. Okay, and now going to a similar way, we have to find out the our M2 also. Similar way, that is the force polygon. From the force polygon, the value will come. M2 is the 947 kg, and theta 2 is 168. Just observe that how we draw the our force polygon. So that is the our the value is there 120 starting. Okay, so first, before going to start this diagram, the scale value is set up. Just set up the scale. So that is the provide opportunities to the students. So just observe that. Provide opportunities for the students to attend their. Hey, please turn off the okay cam. Number 85. Please turn off your cam. The appropriate knowledge. So the problem is started with the force polygon, that is the A. So the value is how much? 120. So let us take the same similar. Okay, in earlier one. So that is the our 50 Newton meter equals, sorry, 15 newtons equals to 1 centimeter. So that is the our okay. So that value is the how much? So nearly 2.4 centimeters. Just you will draw it horizontally. Later, BC. So that is the our fourth is known. Okay. So that is the fourth is known. So that fourth value is how much? Angle is the 120 degrees angle, and their value, that value is also similar. That is the 122 point again, 4 centimeters. Just draw it. You have to draw the 2.4 centimeters with the direction of fourth or parallel line. Okay. And later, third one recently identified. So the third one recently identified and the direction known. So just okay, set up this direction. Just you will set the direction of third one. Okay. And the value is how much? So that is the 0.3 into m3. M3 is known already. So that is the value nearly 870 or something is there. So multiplied. Okay. Just what is the value? Just substituted the value in our equation. So that value how much? 0.3 into 800, for example, 300, nearly to come 300 something. So 6 centimeters length in the direction, within direction. So that is the vector CD. And now first is there and end is there. This is enclosed with the, this is enclosed with the straight line. Okay, this is enclosed with the straight line. What is the okay? Recently get the line. What is the line is there? So that okay, this is enclosed with the straight line. So just you will measure it nearly a session. So therefore 0.3 m2 equals to vector AD. So vector AD it may come, for example, 5 centimeter or 6 centimeter. So 6 into 50. So that is the 300. 0.3 m2 equals to 300. 0. M2 equals to nearly to come 900 kg. So that is the way is there for getting the our M2. Okay, balancing mass M2 and their direction. Just you will place it this direction in our angular positions of the masses. That is the parallel to the AD line. Just you will draw the parallel to the AD line in our figure B. Okay. So what is the value is there? Just observe that. So M2 is how much? 947 kg and the theta 2 is the 168. And now the next one is the method here, maximum secondary unbalanced force. So maximum secondary unbalanced force. So that value is here. By mapping, by organizing, by mapping of program POs. I showed it table. Okay. So the secondary crank positions obtained by the rotating primary crank at twice the angle is shown. Out of the secondary force polygon is shown. Okay, so now going to find the secondary, okay, balanced secondary, maximum secondary unbalanced force. So that formula here, that is the our m omega square r into cos 2 theta by n. So in that m omega square r by n is there. Okay, so that is the for getting the value. So they may here they have to draw the our secondary force polygon. So how to draw the secondary force polygon? So first we will draw the our angular positions of the cranks. Why? Because it is followed to the our two times of the our, okay, two times of the our primary crank position. So that means one is the zero. Okay, it is that is started with that, it is same. And the fourth value is how much? 120 is there, but now 2 theta. 2 theta means 240 degrees. Just we will set up. Just we set up the. Okay, we will set up the 240 degrees. Later, 3 is known. 3 value is known. Okay, from the primary process. So that is the again 2 times of that value. So that value will come here. Okay, and second value is there. Second value is some value is there. So that is again 2 times. So what are the values are there in earlier session? Okay, what are the values are identified in earlier session? So that is the our theta 3 value and theta, okay, theta 2 value. So theta 3 values, those are multiplied 2 times. So uh, from that you have to draw the, okay, angular positions of the cranks. So now 1 is there, 2 is there, 3 and 4. Okay, twice the speed. So the secondary cranks are the secondary force values as followed to the angular displacement is double and their speed is also double. So now from this secondary crank positions, now we have to draw the our, okay, now we have to draw the our polygon. So that is the our first value. So first forces values are similar. That is the first value is considered as the our in our tabular column. So that is the 120 is there and our okay, 120 and second value is the 0.3 m2. So that is the substitute the m2 value in this equation. So that is the 947 into 0.3 and their direction, just a second direction is there, and third similar 0.3 m3 and m3 substitute here in their direction, and fourth and enclose it, just enclose it. Okay. So now represents the maximum secondary unbalanced force. By the measurement, we find the maximum secondary unbalanced force is proportional to the 582 kg. So what is the value to achieve in our secondary force polygon? So that value, that vector, okay, that value will that value has to, okay, that value comes 582 kg meter, 582 kg meter. So now for maximum, for getting the maximum value, so that is the 582 into force into, okay, so that value 582 into our m omega square by n. So n means L by R. So those are substituting in our equation, then simply to find our secondary unbalanced force. Secondary unbalanced force. In our exam point of view, they didn't ask about of the our this value, this one, secondary unbalanced forces. It is not required. Why? Because those values are compared with the primary force very less. So that's why they are negotiating the our secondary forces and the secondary. Okay, this one, this procedure is not okay, required.